Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's kind of a rainy day in San Francisco, kind of foggy. Um, yeah, I'm looking kind of dead, but I wanted to hop on and share with you guys the era that I have been entering into with my daughter. So she is now 2 years old, and we're in March, so 2 years old and 2 months. And we have gotten into the tantrums. So I know when I was a child, when we would get upset at our parents, if you're Vietnamese like me, you would either get hit or B, they would tell you how you should not be mad at your parents and they would like emotionally blackmail you. So if you're Asian or Vietnamese like me and you are like this, I think you're second generation born in America, then you know what I'm talking about. So, but now that I am a yoga teacher and I also study a bunch of philosophy, and I've been taking Dr. Shafali's conscious parenting courses, and I just enrolled in her parenting coach because I definitely do not want to mess up my daughter's childhood. I do appreciate that I will, no matter how hard I try, because we're not perfect. But a lot of time in therapy, they talk to you about your childhood. And so I want to make sure that I am fully conscious and awake about my daughter's childhood and that I consciously, mindfully, the best I can, make decisions and react in the right way. So, lately the tantrums have been around like carrying her. So she's like a tall girl. And usually when we go to our play group, I will push the stroller and she will sit in the stroller. And that has been the norm for a while. But lately she's been wanting to walk a lot. So she's been walking with me, but then kind of like mid walk, she'll want me to carry her. And it's been difficult because she is tall and I have the stroller and I have like my purse. So that has been really difficult. So I told her she has two options. She can either walk or stroller. She was not having any of those options. She really wanted me to carry her. And I just couldn't. And she had a full on tantrum meltdown like on the sidewalk in San Francisco where people just constantly are walking, and it was just a show. But um, what I normally do, and this is before I knew about conscious parenting or anything like that, I would just whip out my phone, hop on that YouTube, put on Miss Rachel or whatever that's gonna shut her up and get through the moment. But what I realized in doing that is that I been making it not okay for her to feel negative feelings. And she's allowed to have her negative feelings, just like we all are allowed to be upset. And I think what I was doing, kind of starting this like cycle, is that maybe like she thinks that every time she cries, she'll get YouTube. B is like she basically zone out of the moment. Like, you know how like drug addicts, if they don't like their feelings, they'll just do drugs just to not feel the feelings. And just the practice of yoga, taking the Dr. Shafali's conscious parenting, that's the exact opposite of what you want to teach your children. You want to teach your children, or at least I do, how to get through those negative emotions, how to like ride those negative emotion waves, knowing that it is going to dissipate. And so it's been an addiction of mine to just give her YouTube just to get through the moment. And so when the sidewalk tantrum happened, I really wanted to give her YouTube or breastfeed her just so she can just get through it. But what I did was I sat through the moment with her, let her have her cry, her tantrum, sat with her, was quiet, watched her. And honestly, it felt like eons. It felt like a million years passed me doing this. But the reality is, it was probably just 2 minutes. And, you know, she was able to cry it out, not alone with me. And I was hugging her, holding her, but she was able to get past that moment. And it was really crazy because after she was done with it, she walked with me. And I said, "Do you want to do stroller?" She's like, "No, she wanted to walk." And she not only like walked, she like ran. So that's what I'm going to try to do from now on is just sit with her through the emotions. Just like when I feel like reflecting on myself, just when I'm upset and mad and sad, I don't want people to leave me alone. I want you to stay there with me and just like be there with me while I'm sad. And that's what I'm going to do with her. Although it's hard and embarrassing in public, I'm definitely doing that just so she knows that it's okay to have a bad reaction to something and that it will soon dissipate. And it's nothing to tap out of. It's nothing to, you know, not deal with. It's you deal with it and you stay with it and you stay with the feeling and that you know and then you notice that the feeling dissipates and it always does dissipate. In the heat of the moment, yes, it's hot, but after it dissipates and then you can look back on it and be like, okay, this is what I learned. Next time this arises, I know what to do to self-regulate, and it's nothing to run away from. And it's just life. So yeah, that was just like some revelation that I learned just through all the studying and reading a bunch of philosophy books that hopefully I'm doing the right thing for my baby. Anyways, let me know what you guys do for tantrums. I am not in the school of thought of punishing kids because I mean, that happened to me, and I didn't feel, better after it or closer to my parents. It's just a bad memory. But yeah, let me know how you guys deal with tantrums, and let me know if you doing what I did with my daughter helped you. And I will catch you guys later. But I will say I'm going to do more videos on this because I am trying to hone in my parenting skills because the reality is we don't all pop out of the womb knowing how to be parents. And so if you want to follow my journey, like and subscribe my videos, and then I'll also do my regular dating content. And if you want advice on something, um, leave a comment. Tell me because I love doing videos on whatever you guys like. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.